big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Cowboys sending out the dime package. Third down. From the gun, here's Darts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snapping, ain't fake drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's gonna throw. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, what do you think?
First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yeah, here we go! Right there! All right,
Prescott on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Cowboys with their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Now running here with Jaden Blue. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, 47.
Right there, baby.
Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Now the first run of the game is for Javonte Williams. And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
On the give, it's Blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Blue running to the right. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Slayton with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They bring their tight end left. They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Going on 3rd. Here's Dart. Pass complete to Robinson.
Complete to Wandale Robinson.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Trying again, following the sack. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Darks looking at this 3rd and long. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak off the play fake. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Yeah!
From the 42. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Straight ahead with Williams. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He gets the handoff. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right, they give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he's got it, it's in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that will set up 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Line in! 26.
Up the middle, Blue. Just some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. Hits some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Got to keep this one and go. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game before halftime. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 20-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't sure.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Big strike here to Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37th. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
And the Cowboys.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Ready to send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go. I take the point, eh?
Prescott now off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Yeah! There we go!
Throwing again is Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. Has some daylight through the 40. They get 38 out of the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Tracy once more. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Third down now. Here's Starks. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
At the 39-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Start the drive with Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
5 men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of third down. Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Feet and eyes, Tate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. The defensive miscue keeps him out there, and now they've got to defend a 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. They'll cobble together a yard there. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go. 47.
Third down run with Blue. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Prescott. Connects on the crosser. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the gun, it's Tracy. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On play action with Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it, and he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. To throw, here's Dart. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Turpin with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dap to the air here. He finds Pickens left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First
and 10, Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go, 47.
From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Dave. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
He'll throw it. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants want to end it in regulation if they can. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
The give to Tracy up the middle. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here he is to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. He'll look to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Giants using their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Pass brought in by Slayton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
Dart gonna throw again. Has a man field. This is Robinson. And he breaks the tie. That should have won him this game. Brock, touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. It's intercepted. That will do it. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out. If they act out, yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. Then it's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. My style. Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a boner pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a. I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Get crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my state. I'm finna give her a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him? I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Yes,